This is the Chiropractic Marketing Podcast, an on-demand talk radio show that covers internet marketing best practices for chiropractors. I'm your host, Dr. Patrick McNamara. Welcome, everyone, to episode number 80 of the Chiropractic Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Patrick McNamara, and today we're talking about search everywhere optimization, what it actually means, what it requires, and why understanding it changes the way you have to think about every marketing decision your practice makes. I want to start by laying out what's changed, because I think a lot of chiropractors are still operating with a mental model of patient search behavior that's a few years out of date. For most of the last decade, showing up in chiropractic SEO meant one thing: ranking in Google's 10 blue links. When someone in your city typed chiropractor near me or chiropractor for lower back pain, you wanted your website to appear in those results. That still matters, but it is no longer the whole picture, not even close. Patients are finding healthcare providers today through at least 5 distinct search surfaces, and most practices are only optimized for one of them. The first is traditional Google search, still the highest volume channel, still important. Someone types a query, scans the results, clicks a link. The 10 blue links still produce patient calls. But so does the local map pack that appears above those results, the 3 practice listings with star ratings, photos, and hours. That maps result is often what a patient on a phone actually interacts with, and it operates on a different set of signals than traditional search. Then there's Google's AI overviews, the AI-generated answer summaries that now appear at the top of a significant percentage of search result pages, above the traditional rankings. When AI overviews are present, a lot of patients get their answer there and never scroll down to the blue links at all. The practices that appear in AI overviews have websites that provide structured, clear answers to common patient questions, in a format Google's AI can extract and display. Beyond Google, there are AI tools like ChatGPT and Perplexity. A growing segment of patients, particularly people in their 30s and 40s who are comfortable with these tools, are asking them directly for healthcare provider recommendations. Who's the best chiropractor for neuropathy near me? Produces a specific answer, drawn from web content the AI has already indexed and decided to trust. If your practice isn't in that answer, you don't exist in that search channel. And then there's voice search, smart speakers, Siri, Google Assistant, which still handles a meaningful volume of local queries, particularly near-me searches. Voice results are assembled from structured website data and Google Business Profile information. That's 5 surfaces. Most chiropractic practices are visible on only 1, maybe 2 of the 5. Search everywhere optimization is the strategy of being present and recommendable across all of them. Now here's what I want you to understand clearly, because this is where the strategy gets practical. Every single one of those surfaces traces back to the website as the primary credibility source. Google Maps rankings are primarily driven by your Google Business Profile, but the website that profile links to is what Google examines to confirm your legitimacy, your specialty, your service area, and your authority. A strong business profile connected to a weak website underperforms relative to what that profile alone would suggest. AI overviews draw directly from indexed web content. The website is the content. If your pages answer the questions patients ask in the structured format AI can parse, you appear. If they don't, you don't. ChatGPT and the other AI platforms have been trained on web content and get updated with fresh indexed data. When a patient asks for a chiropractic recommendation, the AI is drawing from websites, not from your social media presence, not from your business profile, not from your Yelp reviews. The website is the data source. Voice search relies on schema markup specifically local business schema and FAQ page schema, to surface direct answers. Practices with properly implemented schema give voice assistants something machine-readable to extract and speak aloud. Practices without it are invisible to voice queries. The website is not one piece of the search everywhere optimization puzzle. It is the main piece that makes every other piece function. And this is precisely why I built chiropractic marketing websites the way I did, because if the foundation isn't right, no amount of work on any other channel produces the results you're paying for. Let me walk you through what a website actually needs to support search everywhere optimization across all 5 surfaces. The first requirement is complete schema markup. Schema is the structured data layer that makes a website machine readable at the level of meaning, not just the level of words. For search everywhere optimization, you need more than the basics. Organization and local business schema establish who you are and where you are. Person schema for the doctor establishes authorship and credentials. Service schema on your condition pages tells AI what you treat. FAQ page schema provides the question and answer format that AI overviews, voice assistants, and AI chatbots extract directly. This is one of the highest leverage technical elements a chiropractic website can have, and most chiropractic websites don't have it at all. Each schema type has to be implemented correctly on the right pages, not dropped onto a site generically. The second requirement is condition-specific content depth. AI platforms don't recommend practices in the abstract. They recommend practices for specific conditions. If you want to be the chiropractic recommendation, when someone asks about neuropathy in your city, you need a neuropathy page that actually goes deep. What the condition is, how chiropractic addresses it, what a patient can expect, a FAQ section answering the questions patients are actually asking. A conditions we treat list with 8 conditions and 3 sentences each is not a citation source for AI. A dedicated page with real clinical depth is. The third requirement is technical performance. Core web vitals, mobile rendering, clean crawl paths, fast load times, every search surface that traces back to the website rewards pages that are fast, stable, and mobile optimized. Slow, bloated sites get indexed less completely, which means less content for AI to draw from. Performance isn't a nice to have. It's a visibility multiplier across every channel simultaneously. The fourth is geographic clarity. Every local search surface uses geographic signals to determine relevance. Your website has to make its geographic identity unambiguous. Your city and region in the local business schema, your service area defined. City-specific content where appropriate, and your name, address, and phone number consistent between the website and your Google business profile. Geographic inconsistency suppresses local visibility across all surfaces at once. And the fifth is EEAT, which stands for experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. AI systems that decide whether to cite a practice look for evidence that the content comes from a real qualified practitioner. Person schema for the doctor, author markup on every blog post, a well-built about page with credential detail. Without these signals, the site's content is effectively anonymous, and AI systems are less likely to cite anonymous sources for healthcare recommendations. Now, I want to explain the 2-layer model because this is where chiropractic marketing websites and DCRank connect directly. Layer 1 is the website, the technical and content foundation I just described, schema, content depth, performance, geographic clarity, and EEAT signals. This layer gets built at the website level and maintained as the site grows and adds content. Without this layer in place, no optimization work on any other channel will perform the way it should. Layer 2 is the ongoing optimization strategy that runs on top of that foundation. This includes Google Business Profile Management, local citation building and cleanup, AI-optimized content development, the blog articles and condition page expansions that keep topical authority compounding over time, review management, and the content publishing cadence that keeps the website's authority building month after month. This is where the traffic generating system lives. The two layers are designed to work together, and they each require different expertise. Chiropractic Marketing Websites handles Layer 1, building and actively maintaining the platform that Search Everywhere optimization runs on. DCRank handles Layer 2, executing the Search Everywhere optimization strategy that drives visibility, authority, and patient volume on top of that platform. Every CMW website is built to DCRank's exact technical specifications. That means when a practice is ready to move from Layer 1 to Layer 2, there's nothing to remediate. The site is already built for what DCRank's strategy requires. That integration isn't accidental. It's the whole point of building both platforms inside the same ecosystem. And the sequence matters enormously. Getting it backwards is the most common reason practices invest significant money in SEO and don't see the results the investment should produce. If the foundation isn't built correctly, the ongoing optimization work hits a ceiling it cannot break through, regardless of the effort or budget behind it. So remember, focus on Layer 1 first, then add Layer 2 after. That is the order for success. If you want to go deeper on the AI readiness side of the website foundation, the episode right before this one, episode 79, covers exactly that. What AI search requires from your website at the technical level and why it has to be built in rather than bolted on after launch. Link is in the show notes. For the ongoing optimization layer, I've linked to DCRank's Search Everywhere optimization services in the show notes as well. That's the full picture of what Layer 2 looks like when it's built on a platform that was designed to support it. And there are two calls to action I want you to take away from today's episode. First, if your website isn't the foundation that Search Everywhere optimization requires, that's where everything starts. Go to Chiropractic Marketing Websites in the show notes and see if your market is available. CMW works with one practice per market. If a competitor in your city claims that spot first, that conversation is over for you, at least with us. Second, if your website is already built correctly and you're ready to put the full Search Everywhere optimization strategy to work, head over to DCRank, that's DCRank.com, and get started. Both links are in the show notes. All right, that wraps things up for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in to the Chiropractic Marketing Podcast. Before you go, remember to subscribe to my podcast on your favorite platform, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Audible, YouTube Podcasts, Spotify, or others. I've got you covered. If you need to see a full list of supported platforms, simply visit chiropracticmarketingpodcast.com. Last but certainly not least, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Apple Podcasts. Your reviews not only help build awareness of what I'm talking about, but also give me a good indication of how I'm doing. Be nice, be fair, but definitely be honest. I would greatly appreciate it, and so will future listeners. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you next time.